Hello everybody, today I'm gonna read Princess Luna chapter 5. Last chapter, Luna sort of forcibly raped Twilight very hard, but then she calmed down a bit and started doing it tenderly. But now let's just get into chapter 5, where I think last time Twilight was going into her room and hopefully getting some rest, cause getting raped is exhausting apparently, I don't know. Anyways, let's just hop right into it. Chapter 5. Luna crossed into the nearby room and crept quietly up the stairs. Twilight looked very exhausted. Could she already be asleep? Luna asked herself. Twilight's bedroom door was closed, so Luna figured that she was up still. Though she eased up on the door and slept silently into the dim candlelit room. She blushed at the sight on Twilight's bed. Twilight was laying there with her legs crossed, a soft, gentle look in her eyes, and a sensual grin on her face. Luna didn't have to be told twice as Twilight softly patted the spot next to her on the bed. Princess Luna walked forward slowly and climbed into the bed beside Twilight. "Good night, Luna," Twilight whispered, kissing Luna on the cheek and wrapping her arms around her. "I love you." There wasn't much sleeping for hours. They lay there and kissed on each other, rubbing each other slowly and whispering. Eventually, though, kisses stopped, rubs ceased, and whispers turned to the soft breathing sound of sleep. The next morning, Twilight awoke to find the spot next to her empty, a small, neatly folded piece of paper in Luna's place. Twilight stood and stretched, opening the curtains to allow sunlight in. She then cracked the window open for fresh air and retrieved the piece of paper using her magic. The words were neatly written but spelled a quick message. "Dear Twilight Sparkle, I am sorry, saddened that I had to leave you. I wish that I could have stayed all the day and all night with you, but I cannot be seen missing from the palace in the daytime hours without my sister's approval. Perhaps you could visit the palace sometime. A visit would be so welcome. I will be sure to visit you again. I will love you forever, Luna." Twilight read the message over and over again, surprised that Luna had said what she had, and saddened that she had to leave so early. Still partially disbelieving that she could feel this way about another female pony. They had been up well into the early morning hours, so Twilight tucked the message underneath her pillow and scrambled down the stairs. "Oh my goodness," she exclaimed to herself as she looked at the clock and the mess down below. It was the final day of Spike's camping trip, and Twilight knew how Applejack was. She'd have them all pack up and be on their way home by tonight. She ran into the room that she and Luna had messed around in, and in a matter of minutes was back to her cleaning. She scooted the sofa back to its proper place, adjusted the table so it looked like it had never been moved. Without using much thought, put every last book into its proper place. As she looked around and admiring her work, a gasp escaped her mouth as she saw the stain-coated couch cushions. "Did we really make that much of a mess?" Twilight thought, blushing to herself. The cushions, armrests, and part of the back were stained with dry vaginal liquid. Twilight dashed into the washroom and gathered a pail of warm water and soft cloth. There was no way she was going to let Spike or her friends ask questions. She just couldn't take the embarrassment. It took her a good 30 minutes of scrubbing rigorously without rest to completely clean the couch of her and Luna's vaginal fluids. The library was as spotless as it had been before Luna had come, and Twilight decided that it was clean enough, satisfied with her work. It was already well into the afternoon, and to Twilight's dismay, she saw that she needed groceries, everything from fruit to writing equipment. In a haste to get things over with, Twilight gathered her saddlebags and dashed out the door. She decided to get apples and fruits first, so she trotted quickly to the marketplace and collected 3 bags of the freshest apples she could find. Next, she decided to get writing supplies, so she trotted into a nearby store to gather ink, paper, and some extra quills. Before it closed, she just remembered that she wanted to get Spike a surprise when he returned from his trip. She wanted to get him a warm coat and some earmuffs for the fast approaching winter season. Even though Spike was a cold-blooded reptile, he wasn't quite ready to take on temperatures that often dropped well below the 0 mark. The sun was beginning to set as Twilight ran to Rarity's boutique to gather the material she needed. She wanted to hoofcraft the set so that it would be an extra special to Spike. She collected some of the softest wool she could, some stitching thread and needles, and an adjustable band for the earmuffs. She stopped at the counter to have a short conversation and pay Rarity, who thanked her as she ran out of the door. When Twilight got back to the library, she dropped her saddlebags and set to work on Spike's outfit. She stitched cloth to cloth, made the exact measurements for Spike's pockets, and worked tirelessly for 3 hours to complete the task. Once it was completed, Twilight placed the spare needles and thread into a nearby drawer, and using her magic, hung the outfit neatly at the foot of Spike's bed. The end. Alright, so I guess this is the aftermath. After, the whole mess they made in the fucking, whatever room it was. They had made a shit ton of mess. Especially with their fucking vagina liquids, on the fucking couch and shit. So then Spike's coming back. I'm not sure if Twilight's gonna be explaining this, or Luna is gonna be explaining this. It's gonna be hilarious if they like, if one of the friends just walk in on them. Fuck. Be an interesting conversation. And embarrassing thought of that. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching, listening, and what the fuck. Alright, guys, thank you all for watching, listening. Okay, what? I forgot to do my intro. Okay, guys, thank you all for watching, listening, and doing whatever the fuck you guys do. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
100,000 stories have filled my head.